Okay guys, so this is the first refresher video and we are going to start with the stave. This is a stave. It is simply 5 lines. Okay, 5 lines makes a stave. And each line or space represents a white key on the piano. Okay, so each line or space represents a white key on the piano. So we'll be doing that in a while. I'll show you how that works. So let's move on to the treble clef. Sorry about the shaking here. The treble clef looks like this, and it starts on the G line. This is the note G here. This one here, the second line. And so the treble clef wraps around that line and shows where the G is. So we'll just point to that and say that's G. But this thing itself is the treble clef. Okay. Now there's also a bass clef, but we're going to get down to that in a while. First of all, we're going to show you all the notes. Okay, so as I said, each line and space represents a white note on the piano, and they look like this. If we put in all the lines first, you've got those. No, that's not quite on the line, so let me just fix that there. There you go. And these are what? Correct. E, G, B, D, and F. E, G, B, D, F. Or every good boy deserves fun. Okay, now so there are the lines. And here are the spaces. F, A, C, E, which, very handy in English, spells face. F, A, C, E. Okay. There are the lines and there are the spaces. Now what I said to you the last time, which actually made a lot of sense to you in terms of just understanding how the whole thing works, keep in mind that you are always going to be using the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, and that repeats over and over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on and so forth. It goes back this way and it goes up this way. Why people get confused is because we normally start on the C. When we're playing the basic major scale with all the white notes, we go from C to C. Okay, that's why people get confused. It would be much easier if it went A to A, but anyway, that's what we're stuck with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C to C is 8 notes. That's the scale. And so what you can see here is that the first line is E, and so the next note is a space, and that's F. Then you've got G. If we look at G here, the next one has to be A, and sure enough it's A. Then we've got B, and sure enough the next one is C, D, E, F. See how that works? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We'll show it a little bit clearer here. Let's draw our treble clef again. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Aha! I bet you're having an aha moment. because it actually makes sense when you think about it that way. So if you're ever trying to find a note and you're a little bit at sea, if you know what I mean, if you don't know what you're doing and you see D here, if you know that this is G, and we do know that the second line is G, as we said at the start, all you got to do is say this is G, that's A, that's B, that's C, and that has to be D. So you can count up the lines like that using the alphabet. And that's lesson number 1.